In June 2010, my government spent 750 million euros. That's a lot of money. And they gave it to the people of Indonesia just to prevent them from cutting trees in the rainforest. That is amazing, isn't it? Instead of giving them to sell the timber, they gave them money not to sell the timber, not to cut the trees.
Is 10 times lot?
Yeah, exactly. It is fantastic. And of course, we increase demand for trees. Population and economic growth, including China, leads to an enormous increase in the demand for trees. Unbelievable. Look here. In USA, Japan, Europe, more than 200 kilos of wood is used per person per year. That is a lot. In India, where is the really expansion going to be, and the same in China, approximately 4 kilos. Can you imagine what kind of increase is going to be there when they industrialize the whole country? Several possible new applications in the industrial and medical treatment is discovered. Every day, all over the world, they discover new possibilities. We have discovered art, and there's going to be even more. And we don't know which trees we are going to plant in the Philippines. We will have to find that out with the right person here, which gives the most profit for the country, for the climate, and for everybody who's involved. Of course, scientific breakthroughs of biotechnical processing, all these things have come there, so there's a lot to gain in the process. Look at this. I can tell you that here it is written in 2005, that is going towards 115 million cubic per year. I attended personally in Vienna last year an organization of hardwood manufacturers and producers, and at the time, that was in 2009, they had reached now 140 million cubics already. So this curve is absolutely going up like this, and this curve here, which is the possibility of getting it, the supply is going down, down, down. You can imagine 20 years from now how big this gap is going to be. That means when we have the trees ready to be sold in the market, the price is going to be high and the profit is going to be huge, because the demand will be much, much higher than the supply. Better globe trees are a mix. Actually, when somebody buys a better globe trees or donate to better globe trees, that's a mix of one acacia, you say acacia, acacia, Senegal, which gives us gum arabic, high quality gum, which is used in all kind of drinks, beer, for sweetening, it's Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, everything you have in the kitchen in your rooms are in fact some gum arabic in most of it. Sweet is a natural sweetener. We use the mukau tree, which is a tropical mahogany tree, which only grows in Kenya. We probably will never be able to grow it here, but if we will be giving you our what do you call intelligent propagation or things for it, so you can make it in the laboratory here at a cheap price and at a high quality. So we are free, we are not going to sit on it, we're going to spread it out to help the world sustain the different things. Forest experts have chosen this combination due to the reason that if people buy trees from us and expect a return, not many people would like to wait 20 years for all of it. So we had to find a way to give some back even after 5 years, which we do. And that's why we have mixed it with Acacia Senegal, because gum arabic can be given back profit after 4 or 5 years. So the 5th year, we are in fact paying profit already from the trees. That's a genius way, even if I have to say it myself, I can say it myself because I was not the one who invented that combination. That was the first expert we had working with, but I like it. Now, average CO2, I don't know how much you know about CO2, but I can guarantee you one thing. Most companies around the world have already started, and the ones who haven't started, they will start to become what they call carbon neutral. That means everything they pollute, from the electricity, from the car, from the travel, from the garbage, from everything, they will have to neutralize it by doing something that saves the energy. And one of these best things we can do with the greatest combination of benefits to everybody and all stakeholders, that is to plant trees. Because there are so many things happening on the place you're planting the trees, and global warming is absolutely measurable in that respect. So one of our trees captures half a ton, so that means 2 trees is 1 ton of CO2, which is 1 carbon credit. We have the better globe trees are Acacia Senegal, as I told you here. This is used extensively for all kind of food and the things that you are eating. Don't think about it every day. The market has gone down due to the fact that the delivery was inconsistent by quality and delivery from Sudan. That was the major deliverer of Acacia Senegal, the Gamarabi. Now we are taking that major delivery to Kenya, and we can sustain, first and foremost, the production, the quality, and guarantee the delivery. And when we can do that, the market will be opening up in a great way for us, because they went into substitute and they don't like it. Even the companies that use a substitute today, they rather use the real thing. If price, quality, and delivery is there. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to deliver this to the world market in years to come from Kenya and the countries around where we are working. It grows well in hot and dry areas. That was one of the prerequisites. For us, we are totally opposed to other forestry companies. You don't find any forestry company in the world like us. They don't even dare to talk like us. We will be criticized for it, maybe crucified for it, but that we don't care about. We are going to pursue it anyway, because we think that it is wrong to take food land and make trees on a long-term basis. It's better to have that to plant food. So we have gone into only semi-arid and arid. We go into the dry land where there's bush and bush and bush. Nothing but bush. And nothing can grow there, and all the people are so poor, and as soon as the kids grow up, they will be running off to the big cities and ending up in the slums as crooks, most certainly, because they have to do something to sustain their living. And then I understand that you can be a crook when you are poor and have to have food in your mouth. So that's why we would like to sustain the livelihood where they live, where they grow up, so they stay there and keep their families together and make a community which is sustainable. That's what we want to do. So both better globe trees, Acacia Senegal, and the other tree, Mokau, that is 2 trees. This is the only mahogany tree in the whole world which grows in semi-arid and arid land, without water, without fertilizer, but better with both.